Hey, this is Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Wednesday, May 30th. All right, we've got the All Things Digital Conference that's going on, and Apple's Tim Cook, anytime he talks, he's going to be the headliner, and that's exactly what he did last night. He wasn't overly specific, other than letting some light in on some personal matters for him. For example, he said that the day that Steve Jobs died was the saddest day of his life. He called Facebook a great company that Apple thinks they can work with to a greater degree than they do currently, which is interesting, as you had the rumor going around yesterday about Facebook maybe making its own phone. Doubt that actually ends up happening, by the way. And he also ended up saying that TV is a keen area of interest. So most people aren't really happy with their TVs, and it can be done better. Which takes to the biggest comment that he made last night. Quote, incredible announcements are coming from Apple in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, incredible announcements. Now, we got a couple things here. We are set for another iPhone announcement before long, and perhaps this is the incredible announcement he's getting ready to make, Apple TV. You know, I've been talking about it for, I don't know, better half of a year, and saying that I thought it was coming this summer. However, recently, based upon what we've seen going on at various plants that make Apple products, it looks like maybe it won't be ready to roll off the line this year. I don't know. I think we get an announcement here pretty quick, but can always be wrong sometimes about the timing of these things. All right, so Wal-Mart. This one will surprise you. Wal-Mart, according to a study by the University of Chicago and BYU, actually adds value to homes in the neighborhood. You know, the age-old argument by local areas that are fighting Walmart is that, number one, it kills small businesses. Number two, it drives down values of properties in the area. Well, just to the contrary. The researchers took a 6-year period, and they ended up studying the relative home values in that surrounding area relative to the rest of the state, the rest of the country, and seeing just the difference when Walmart came in. What we see is that homes that are within a mile of that Walmart location outperform by 2 to 3% over homes without a Walmart within 1 mile. So I don't know what you do with that. Maybe it's the whole convenience factor. In any event, could be even that a community and a town is growing up since you have a Walmart moving in. But it does at least throw a little cold water onto that argument. Here's one. Sprint Nextel. If you are a Nextel customer, say goodbye. The days where you're going to be doo-doo, say something, doo-doo. It's done. It's going to be over by next summer. You're going to get an announcement from Sprint here before probably the end of the first week of June, to the effect that in preparation for their nationwide build-out of their 4G LTE network, all Nextel network customers are going to no longer have an option to stay on it, but they're going to give you about a year. It looks like this won't happen until June of next year. They actually kill the network completely while they are ceasing adding new customers and new lines to Nextel. Research in motion, meanwhile, the death spiral here continues. You know, I was doing a little research, and no pun intended, it was 4 years ago this month, 4 years ago in May, that you saw research in motion at an all-time high, $144 per share. Real time in pre-market, you're looking at a trade in the $9 and change range. It was been at least 3 years that I've been telling you that research in motion, even during its heyday when it was dominating market share, was doomed to failure. And the number one reason is we didn't like the products. We used them because businesses pushed them on us. As Apple and other companies have come out with products that we like, it was only going to be a matter of time before those products would overtake the BlackBerry maker. And that's exactly what's happened here. Research in Motion has hired Chase and HSBC to try to find strategic options, basically somebody to buy what's left of our somewhat crappy company at this point. You're also going to see additional layoffs. You know, they still have thousands of employees. It looks like 2,000 of them are getting ready to be shown the door. It's a tough time for research in motion, but there's a lesson for all companies here. Technology is so fickle. $144 a share on top of the world in smartphones to $9 a share and on its way out inside of 4 years. Bottom line is these companies have to hit it out the park at least once a year, and more often every 6 months anymore, to remain competitive. There's a there for Facebook too. And a couple of quick hitters for you. Florida, we're the 4th biggest speed trap in the country. Make you feel good. The only place worse, well, there are a few. You've got Alabama, you got Georgia, and the worst is Nevada. And ground beef sales after pink slime, they're down 11%. In fact, the big company that was involved in pink slime, Sales are down 80%. It's the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours. See you tomorrow.